Most businesses are getting AI completely wrong. I recently watched a debate that was hosted by Stephen Bartlett about AI.
I think a lot of people don't realize how massive the positive impact AI is going to have on their life.
Well, I would argue that the idea that this AI disruption doesn't lead us to human catastrophe.
Great debate, by the way, and I think everybody should definitely give it a watch, especially if you are interested in AI. But that video got me thinking. Are we cooked? Is AI gonna be taking over? Is this the end of humanity? But seriously, I did put together a list of the biggest misconceptions that businesses are having. And so let's go ahead and break them down. Misconception number one, I don't know where to start with AI. And the thing here is, you don't need a master plan. You're not meant to AI up your whole business overnight. All you need to do is find one task, no matter how big or how small. What you're meant to do is carry out micro experiments and test out the uses of AI. My first video on this channel is actually about how to adopt AI the smarter and safer way. So definitely go ahead and give that a watch for a deeper dive. Because the longer you take to plan out this master plan, the further back you're starting in this race of AI. And the second misconception that I hear all the time is that AI won't work for my industry. But let me make it super simple for you. I'm gonna ask you just a couple questions and you answer yes or no. Do you have customers asking the same exact questions over and over again? Do you have a team that works with a lot of templated or repetitive tasks? Do you manually manage bookings and repeat the same pitch or the same messages 5 times every day? If you said yes to even one of these questions, AI will fit your business. Misconception number 3, AI is too expensive or too risky for my business. Let me break this down with a real life case study that I recently found out about. Klarna uses AI to handle 2.3 million chats per month. That is equivalent to hiring 700 different customer service reps. That is $3,000 per rep, which is 2.1 million in salaries per month. Klarna replaced that with AI for a fraction of the cost, just to have the systems running. Now, I know what you're thinking. AI is now replacing our jobs, but the truth is, AI doesn't replace people, it just changes how we work. It makes us faster, smarter, and not have to do brain-dead data entry jobs. It gives us the opportunity to actually work on something more meaningful, do jobs that bring us more fulfillment. Think of AI as a tool, as a nail gun. The nail gun didn't fire carpenters. The nail gun made them faster. Same idea with AI. Now we're on to misconception number 5. In order to integrate AI into my business, I need software engineers. No, you don't. I am not a software engineer. I am proof that you don't need software engineers. I know very little about coding, and with AI, I've been able to supercharge myself to serve businesses around the world and help them integrate AI into their business operations as well as professional activities. Start off with using tools like Make.com, VoiceFlow, Airtable, and you can create some pretty powerful systems that are powered by AI. And what I'm about to say right now has truly become my motto. AI is here. You just need someone to be creative enough to understand these tools and be able to use it in your workflows. On to misconception number 6, which is AI is going to make my brand sound robotic. There's definitely some truth to this. I personally have come across lots of different AI tools that aren't quite built right, and there's no real room for customizing it to your own business. Now we're gonna go and step into a new scenario. All right, you ready for that?
Bring it on! Blind.
Frankly, they just reskin it and then sell it over and over again to lots of different people, and they end up having super unfortunate experiences with AI. But if you can tell them apart and you can choose the right tools and train your AI the right way with your voice, your tone, your brand style, that AI will become your most powerful and most reliable partner, and it will give your customers top of the level, consistent customer service every single time. You build it right and it will carry out all your workflows with very detailed accuracy. And the last misconception, I don't trust AI with sensitive data. I understand this 100%, and to be honest with you, when I first started off, this was my major concern with AI as well for a very long time. But similar to what I was saying earlier, AI is not the threat here. How you build it is what's more important. For example, we're already using Gmail, Google Docs, Google Sheets to store very sensitive information. We are already trusting cloud-based tools. And the reason for that is we trust the security infrastructure that Google has created. All we need to do is apply those same principles but to AI and build out strong security protocols. I understand that that can sound a little too much, a little too overwhelming. And in that case, start small. Use AI for low-risk tasks like reminders or onboarding messages and other similar tasks that are already open publicly. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. If this video, even for a second, made you think about AI, reach out to Meridian and we can help you out there. Again, you may not be fully ready, and that's okay, because that's what we're here for. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.